Brent, just a terrifying scene for people here at the time of the collapse of the church. And if you take a look behind me, Assad, if you could push into this building right next to the church, that building's an apartment building that houses Connecticut college students who were inside at the time of the church's collapse and who were among the witnesses we spoke to earlier today.
It sounded like they were dragging a dumpster down the street, and that's what I thought was like happening. It was just like this loud, and then I didn't realize what had happened until the fire trucks came.
Matthew Stefanelli lives across the street from the First Congregational Church in New London with a clear view of the collapsed roof from his window on the 4th floor.
So when I looked out and saw that it wasn't standing anymore, I realized right away that it was a big deal.
He was just one of many who were in close proximity to the roof caving in and the steeple toppling over. School was in session at Isaac next door, where 7th grader Edwin Ramos saw the whole thing.
I was in class, and we were looking out because the class is next to a window, and we heard a loud noise, and we looked out, and we just saw like the church building collapse. It just sounded like really loud. I just never heard it before. It just sounded like I was surprised and in shock.
Right now we're getting as close to the collapse as we can get. Take a look at the church and what's left and all the debris on the ground. And right next to the church is this building where we know people were in at the time of the collapse.
So I was just hanging out in my apartment and heard what I thought was like a really loud thunder. Opened the blinds and saw just a bunch of dust and like rocks from the church coming down towards the window.
Some of the images of the collapse taken from outside the dorm where many students have been forced to evacuate just to be careful.
One day you're living in your apartment, and then the next day, like the church that you see every day, walking to classes, walking to your car is just gone. And I mean, the reason we're here now is his car is right there.
Right around the corner.
It's going to be really hard for a lot of people.
Connecticut College telling the students who were forced to evacuate they'll be out for the time being. It appears they'll be put up in a hotel nearby. But one student telling me because he can't get back into his apartment and grab his books, grab his laptop, he's not sure if he could go to class. We're live in New London. Jonah Cart, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.